So what is a call out extension? Call out extension is primarily a text. Like if you remember, I have shown you they were writing 200 words plus, but our description allows only 90 plus 90, that is 180 characters. But how they are able to write it is because of extension called known as call out extension. Like this is one extension. How to identify it? With full stop. Everyone will end with full stop. Reach in 50 plus countries. This is full stop. 150 years of experience. Full stop. Trained 18500 plus experts. Full stop and customer care. So like if I copy their ad extension, and guys, one more thing, never ever copy an ad. It will be resulted into a poor ad quality. Never ever copy any ad. If you want to copy Google result, but never ever copy an ad of your competitor. Otherwise, first problem is your ad and your competitor ad will look similar. So user will be confused whether it's a correct ad or not. Second is, as Google knows who created first, will try to discard your ad, not show very often. Okay, these are the two things which you never keep in mind, that never ever copy the ad extension. Okay, let's go back to call out ad extension. So like we have created the same ad extension and save it. Again, for call out also you have to make 4 ad extension, otherwise Google will not show any of the ad group. So call out text 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to set up all 4. Okay, this is ad extension. Second, third is structured snippet. It's very similar to what you have set up in call out, but there is a header value. Okay, like you can type 1, 2, 3. Okay, all these 3 values. Again, over here, the minimum value is 3, and you define a header. Header means any of the ad is not showing. Travel companies are not running ads. Let me try. Somebody is running maybe on a digital map. I can't see that ad extension. It's primarily defining like amenities will be reach in 50 countries. Okay. So you are defining what kind of thing, like you have courses. So you will select course, you will write SEO, Google ads, and let's say social media. So this is primarily a predefined header you have to use. Okay. Out of which you select and add values related to it. And it should not be that you select any of it and write whatever content you want, because you will be your ad will be get disapproved also, this ad extension. So keep that thing in mind. I hope all the 3 ad extensions are clear to each one of you. Press 1 if it is clear, press 2 if not, and where you are stuck in understanding it.
I just had a doubt. So the first one, site link extension, will show like a link, like a blue colored link.
Yeah, correct.
And call out extension will again be a blue colored link, or will it be like a description?
It will be like a description.
So can you show any of these ads, like this social chat? If you can just open that.
If I show you call out, this is the call out. Timely doubt clearing session, Google Ads projects, and this.
So
and
this
this
we can
is
write in all this. We can write in the description also.
You can write in description also, but everything, because there is a limit of 180 characters, so you can't write everything in it. So that is the additional space you get where you can write more things.
So after consuming your 180x character limit in both the descriptions, we can choose any of these 3 or 4, whatever ad extensions. They could be in the form of either another description, if you want to say call out extension, or it can be links also. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Just open that next tab once more. You want to see the ads if you open digital marketing course.
Yeah, sure.
So just scroll below, or maybe in Udemy, this Udemy ad. So all that text which is नहीं ऊपर सबसे ऊपर. नहीं और ऊपर. This udemy.com ad, what is digital marketing? So all the text that we are seeing is that description, that 180 character description, and the extensions.
What is digital marketing is written in headlines, na?
No. That is headline. I'm saying just below that, from learn digital marketing strategy to expert instructors. All that is description. Description of 180.
Not the whole one is description. I said as
Achha.
it is 180 character limit of description 1 and description 2. Then you see these dotted wherever you see. Yeah, this is column.
Okay, so now I understand. So basically, we can have more than one extension also. We can have a call extension, then we can have a site extension. Both of them can also be used.
Yeah, you can have all the 10 extensions.
Achha. So that will be a big ad in that case.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody asked structured snippet. Structured snippet is very similar to what call out is, but there is a header. Like you can, if you come in any of these fields, then only you will be use it. Otherwise, you can't use it. Like in case of loan, he can't use this extension because there is nothing related to it, except in the end, he has an option called type. So he will select type as home loan, property loan, business loan, whatever products are. Okay. Otherwise, most of the times it's not for everyone, this ad extension, and it gets rejected very frequently. So keep that thing in mind. Let's go ahead. Next is call extension. Call extension is very simple. On a mobile phone, it will look like call this phone number, or on a desktop, if I show, it will show your phone number directly. So, and whenever you are doing it, very conscious about it, very with due diligence, you have to do it is select your country always. Second is a 10-digit number. So with a 0, like I have to type my mobile number, so I will type it like this with 0. Okay, not without 0. And do not need to give space and all. If your landline number, then you have to type the complete landline number with the these local pin code, whatever that code is called. Okay, STD code and all you have to put along with it, not without that. Otherwise, it will be landed on some other phone, and if it is not 11 digits, then your ad will be rejected. And moreover, one thing keep in mind, that number should be displayed on your website. If it is not displayed on the landing page, then your ad will be rejected automatically. So keep one thing in mind, that you have to put that number on the website. Simple extension. Next is lead form extension. What is lead form extension is, if I show you the preview of it, in the down you can see here, over here my cursor is learn more extension. Okay.
it defines call to action, which says you whichever call to action you want to use, like uh, get offer, book now, subscribe now. Like in case of Aditya, people want to learn more or get a code for their loan. So you will write loan, get a code, or an extension is let's say uh,
best interest rates.
yeah, this is a simple text. So you will write to get a quote on personal loan, click here. This is by default. This is how people will understand. And once user clicks on it, it will be landed to the form. Okay, when it is landed to the form means that user is not going on your website to fill up a form. User is filling it up directly on the Google page itself. So in headline you can say like personal loan, or maybe get personal loan at the rate 10%, although that's not possible, I believe. Then your business name like loan broker dot in. Okay, or you can just type loan broker, or you want to type your website name also fine. Then it's the description that we whatever description you want to write, like we have tied uh, tied up with 30 plus banks and banks and
NBFC.
NP, sorry,
NBFC.
NBF. Okay, you have tied up with these 90, whatever you want to write up to 200 characters, and then after that, what do you want? You want their phone number? Yes. Or you want their name? That's all. And zip code. Okay, zip code automatically fills up because Google knows it. Your name generally gets filled up if you're signed in, phone number also, but you have an option to edit as a user. Then is privacy policy URL, as Google is collecting data on behalf of you. So Google should know how you are going to use the data. For that, you should have a privacy policy of using the data. Once you update that, you have to put a link over here so that Google can understand. You will make use of this data correctly. Otherwise, you can misuse also. Okay, then it's upload the. I'm using this image. Okay, so this becomes your background image, and rest of the things comes below it. Your business name, then what your offers is, and once user fills up this form, he will be on this page. So you want to say send or sending, or it will be on your WhatsApp and a description below it. And if you want to take your users, you can take your users and define that you can visit all. This is a simple add extension of lead form. Okay, where it starts with very basic, that is how this ad will look like, extension will look like. Then next is how your form will be and what you can collect. And then after that, after submitting, what page user will be seeing. Okay, and then save it. So this is the fifth extension. Next is location extension. Location extension is primarily an extension where, remember I have talked about one thing that was Google My Business. So if you register your account with Google My Business and create a location for you and it's get approved, you will see that location over here. Okay, once you see that location over here, then you can select that and it will come into your hand like this. Okay, So it will be like, in case if I can show it to you, second. Okay, like this ad, if you see digital's daddy, and they're showing some location of MG. Okay, so it comes like that. If you want to save it, save it. Okay. The next extension is affiliate location extension. Affiliate location extension is primarily for all retailers. Like you are a big chain, like Lenskart is a big chain. It has hundreds and hundreds of outlets, and you want to show their extension. Let's suppose somebody is searching in Faridabad, so it will show the ad of that nearby store. Okay, location of it. And otherwise, it will, if you are in Gurgaon, it will show a location of that. Instead of making all this from a single account, you can make it from multiple accounts, and you can select it over here. And like for in case of Henry Harvin, especially when we have registered, in US also, in India also. So let's see. Okay, it's primarily two different addresses. Maybe not registered as a retailer, so I'm not able to show it. Okay, so it's primarily retailers and auto dealers. But in our cases, we don't have it. First, they have to register, and then only we can. Next extension is price extension, primarily define the price of different products or services. Like here, you name it, which uh, which category it comes into, like a brand, event, location, neighborhood, product category, service category, services. Let's say you say services, then in which currency it is INR. Pre-qualifier means up to from starts. You can get a business loan. Let's suppose. Okay, my header is you can get a business loan up to 50 lakh rupees. Okay, get a business loan up to 50 lakh rupees. You want to define it, define it. In your case, it's not. So you want a business loan of 5 million. Okay, define the description, whatever you want to write, like Vex extra is written, interest rate, let's say 6%. Okay, so it shows interest is 6%. Another business loan up to 1 million shows an interest rate of 7%, whatever. And whatever your product is, then final URL where user can see this offer. It's not you have written an offer and Google will approve the ad. It should be on your website also. Okay, when it is on your website, then only your ad will be approved. Otherwise, your ad will be rejected. So you can't lie to Google and get business to your website. You should have everything live on your website. And in this also, you should have at least 4 price items. Otherwise, your ad will be rejected. The next one is the app extension. App extension is primarily if you have an app and you want to promote, you can promote it. Like for example, Android app. I have Amazon. Okay, I want to promote it, so I will say Amazon. It will say download all the icons, everything. You don't have to fill in. Just save it. Okay. If it is Android, it's an Android one I have selected. In iOS, if I have to select, let's say Flipkart must have iOS. It has it. Why I'm saying must. Okay. So you select Flipkart and it will show available on App Store. That is the next extension. After that, which extension left? Okay. The next is promotional extension. Promotional extension is primarily you're giving an offer or a discount. So it could be directly monetary discount, percentage discount, up to monetary discount, up to percentage. So if you select monetary discount, exactly you're giving a $5 off whatever currency you have selected. Let's suppose we selected INR, so 5 rupees discount, and up to means that it is up to discount. Like you say 1 lakh rupees you can save. Okay, so it can be up to 1 lakh rupees you can save. Similarly, in percentage, you have seen 80% discount. So always Amazon, Flipkart always run these ads. It says 80% discount. Means that they will get an off only one item which has 80% off. Rest of them are almost at the same price, no discount or very minimal. After saying that, the item name and the final URL. Again, you can't lie to Google. What you have to do is you have to put that URL where this offer is live. If you try to lie to Google, Google will suspend your ad extension. Okay, suspend means disapprove primarily. Like you can see, this is limited approved. Okay, if I show you the status, there is no disapproved ad in this ad extension in this. Give me a second. Okay, you can see disapproved side extension, structured snippet disapproved. So Google disapproved a lot of ads, and they are very strict about it. So you have to keep things in mind that whatever you are offering, you are writing in the ad should be on your website, and that specific URL you have given should have that.
It's limited approval.
Just one thing, one by one, I will take out Ranjana and Aditya. Ranjana, please go ahead.
I was asking what is limited approval?
Limited approval means that Google, in some countries, some things are not allowed. Like in Karnataka, or I'm not sure, Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, there is no discount lottery offers you can offer, no cashback schemes you can run. Okay, so this is law. So they give limited approval. If your ad is over there running in that region, then you can't run that ad, or it will be limited approval. That it will be shown to other places, not to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, Aditya, go ahead.
So in certain ad extensions, it was mentioned final URL. That final URL is that final landing page URL which you had given initially when you created the ad?
Yeah, correct.
Only one URL will have to continue basically for all the ads.
No, it can't be dummy URL. It has to be real URL to verify the details.
So that's what I'm asking. It will be, I mean, everywhere only that landing page URL will be copy pasted, or we can have different URLs for.
You can have primarily you should have different URLs in case you can't make so many landing pages for each extension and all. You can have a common URL which has all the information, or 2-3 URLs. Some have some information, some have some information.
But like supposing I choose to have a promotion extension, or maybe this price extension, so that offer, that price offer, or that promotion has to reflect on your landing page URL, which ultimately the customer is landing on.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically we're talking about one landing page, and whatever extension you're using, that has to match with that landing page.
No. I'm just correcting. here. One page for the ad, which whatever you are saying in the ad should be there on that landing page. When you
Okay.
use promotional, let's say you giving
Acha,
50% discount on your service fees. You
okay.
can create another page that talks
Acha,
about the same thing, but it has
okay.
a 50% discount offer on it.
Acha, acha, right. So that ad extension will also be a link. So
Yeah,
if somebody clicks on that, he lands on another landing page which
yeah,
is matching with that offer.
yeah, correct.
Okay. So like there are so many extensions. Even if you choose to have at least say 3, 4, 5 of them in one ad, it will be a very big ad which you'll end up creating. So that is allowed.
Yeah, I tell you, now it depends on Google which extension it will show, which extension it will not show. You can make all the extension, but it's Google complete wish that which ad you want to use or don't want to use. So there is no control. You create all the ad extensions, and it's Google decision which ad extension to use, which ad extension not to use, and it has a complete freedom not to use a single ad extension. It has a complete freedom to show all the ad extensions. Generally, in an ad at a time, generally 3 or 4 maximum ad extensions generally Google shows. Generally, site link, call out, mobile number, and the location extension. These are very common extensions which Google show results in results at a time.
You have to prepare it properly and then you have to leave it to Google which one it will show.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anything else, Aditya?
No, no, yeah, that's it. It's quite interesting. In fact, I mean, I have not, realized that you can have so many extensions. Especially this lead form extension is very good. You can have a lead form with
Yeah, but
like a Google form.
one thing, Aditya, lead form in India is not giving any such great results till now because
Acha.
it's a new introduction. People will get into the habit
Uh-huh.
slowly and gradually.
Okay.
Okay, but in next 2 years, you will see a lot of people will not fill up, will start filling up form on Google itself, like we do on Facebook. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I hope you have seen ads where people come, click on the ad, there a form appears, and you fill it up. Like we slowly
Mm-hmm.
got into that habit. Similarly, on Google, it will take time. People will understand that yes, it is safe. We can do that.